Oh, okay.
This is the reason why teacup puppies are so expensive, if they really are teacups. I don't even know if these are going to be teacups yet. I'm assuming that they are. They're 3 days old, and I've been dealing with this. They're actually doing really well right now. This one just came right in and started sucking. This one's trying to suck. But the problem is that they suck for 2 minutes, and then they stop. They're too weak. These are really tiny little things. Sometimes they suck so hard that stuff comes up their nose, especially when they're first born, if they're born a couple days early and their lungs aren't quite developed. And if I'm not there to use this and suck out all the fluid, see, I have to use 2 hands, otherwise it doesn't work. Sometimes I can't even hit the remote on my TV to fast forward my TiVo because I'm so busy holding on. This one just fell off. It's like a real struggle. If I sleep throughout the whole entire night, 6 hours, 8 hours, they're going to be too weak to suck. Then I would have to resort to tube feeding every couple hours by sticking this tube down their throat, hoping that it goes down the esophagus and goes into the stomach rather than down the trachea and go into the lungs. Because if you hit the wrong tube, then what happens is they aspirate, and a few days later they start yawning. You'll see them yawning a lot, gasping for air, and then they're dead a few days later. Actually, I have to have them put down because I can't just sit there and watch them die like that. But so when someone complains about the price of my puppy being $1,500, when I have to do this for a week to keep him alive, I feel like I deserve that money, because this is definitely a job, and it's definitely a tiny, tiny puppy that I'm selling you. I start posting them on my website when they're around a week old. Most of the time I have 10 puppies on my website. Unless that's already full of puppies, I'll start posting them right after they're born. And as long as I know that they're healthy enough to live, because these guys I wouldn't post yet because I don't even know if they're going to make it. If I end up really spending my whole day trying to keep them alive, they will make it. And I mean my whole day for a week straight. My whole day and my whole night. So when you see a puppy posted on my website that's a week old and you watch it grow, and I'm using the Chihuahua weight chart, and you know I'm not lying about the age. If you come over, I have a very expensive scale that I put them on that is an ounce. It tells them fraction of an ounce, how big they are. And then this one's falling off again. I gotta use my other hand to hold it. No, it's a big problem here. I have to do this when I'm half asleep in the middle of the night too, and it's really rough. I have to do this before I drink my coffee too, because by the time I wake up, it's more important to get these guys sucking than it is to get my coffee down. So it's just a horrible nightmare. And I get insulted when people try to talk me down on the price of my teacups. It's really, if you want a 3-pound dog, you need to make sure you're getting a 3-pound a puppy that's going to weigh 3 pounds, not a puppy that's going to weigh 8 or 6. And if you want to get it from somebody who lies to you and pay less, feel free. I hate to act like this, but people they're just insulting when they try to tell me that I'm lying about the age. I mean, the age or the weight of my puppies. Watch my website and you'll see. I put them on young, and you can come over and weigh them right here, and I tell you exactly what the weight chart says. I don't lie about my predicted weights. This one's fallen off. Oh, it's just a nightmare. These poor, sweet little things. And, you know, tube feeding definitely isn't the way to go. So if you have puppies that aren't sucking like this, and you want to try to keep them alive, take my advice. Lay on the couch all day. Give up both your hands. Give up your life for a week, and you'll have your little teacups. Bye. Fell off. Bye. I want to watch my TiVo.